Arab women in the Gulf states are making small but steady gains, according to a new study. The report by Freedom House documents women's rights in Bahrain, United Arab Emirates, Kuwait, Oman, Qatar, and Saudi Arabia. Sanja Kelly is managing editor at Freedom House in Washington, D.C. She directed the study.
Even though this is still perhaps the most restrictive region in the entire world in terms of women's rights, we are noticing that women's rights activists have successfully pushed for change in many instances.
Kuwait has seen some of the most visible changes for women, Kelly notes.
In 2003, only 46% of working women were employed, whereas now 51% of working women in Kuwait are employed.
In 2005, Kuwaiti women won the right to vote, ending 30 years of struggle. Dr. Lubna Al-Qazi is a professor at Kuwait University. She wrote the report section on Kuwait and says getting the right to vote was a big accomplishment.
Some laws have been put on hold or even revoked when we have lobbied enough, and I'm sure if we didn't have the voice, we wouldn't have been able to do that.
Journalist Rafia El-Talai from Oman wrote her country's section of the report. She says despite ongoing discrimination, Omani women have made gains in higher education, employment, and politics. She ran for parliament in 2003 and lost by only 100 votes.
It was a very empowering experience for myself and also for other women who were encouraged for next time too. We were only 15 women candidates in the entire country in 2003, and there were 20 women who ran for the next elections.
Women in other countries, including Bahrain and the United Arab Emirates, are also enjoying new freedoms, says Kelly. But despite modest gains, there is much to be achieved for women in all aspects of social, economic, and political life in the Arab Gulf, according to the report. Dr. Eleanor Dumato is an expert on Saudi Arabia. She says women there have made progress over the past 5 years, but still have a long way to go.
Access to justice remains a problem for both men and women, but it's a bigger problem for women. Women still have to produce a guardian's permission before they can board a flight for international travel. Women still don't have the right to drive a car.
But now that women have gained some momentum, says Kelly, there's hope they will push for further reform. Julie Taboh, VOA News, Washington.